All right, what's going on with y'all, man? I'm back with another video. And I actually wasn't gonna discuss this, but I guess I could just talk a little bit about it. DLSS5. This kind of doesn't look too good, man. Like, I don't know, Nvidia. And personally, I could see why people are mad because it is taking away the original art style. I will say it does look like AI slop. I mean, it looks like it came from Instagram. Yeah, and the worst part is going to be is the fact that if you really just can't turn this off, and it's just like this is just how it is. I mean, if this is the way gaming is gonna be in the future, then I don't know, man. Because people still want the authenticity of actual artists. Yeah, and I don't think AI will ever replace actual creativity when it comes to human beings. Just because at the end of the day, it's only programmed what you program it to do. Because to be honest, the real question is what's going to happen when all these games begin to look the same? Yeah, because I don't see a future of this being just, I guess you could say, relatively a good idea. Yeah, because to be honest, if all games are going to look like this, then it's not going to have that spice of uniqueness. Yeah, not only that though, but just simply because it's like, okay, yes, we are living in a time where everything is AI, but that doesn't mean everything needs to be AI. Because if every developer begins to use this technology and without seeing how this could negatively affect their game, and also potentially affect sales, then to be honest, I don't really see this being a really good idea. Yeah, especially when you have just the majority of people that are already getting sick of AI. But not only that, though, to make matters worse, well, of course, when it comes to the gaming industry, it's not really doing that great right now. Yeah, so when you mix in game development and, game creativity with AI, that's kind of not going to go good. Yeah, now sooner or later, I do see a future where a lot of these developers are going to see this as just a fully good thing. And that's not to say that developers don't see it now. Yeah, there will be developers out there that'll pretty much utilize this to its full capacity. Yeah, to the point where there won't be any manual, creativity, and they'll just rely on AI to pretty much either upscale their games or to build their worlds, maybe assets or whatever the case is. Yeah, but what's funny is just the fact that what's going to happen when all these games begin to look the same. Because pretty much what they showed, I mean, these games do look identical. Yeah, so it's like with that, that's going to be a red flag. Yeah, and it's like, what's going to happen when all these games begin to look like they've been made in the same engine? Yeah, and it's like at that point, you just begin to get a copy and paste of the same thing. I just don't see how Nvidia thought this was a good idea. Because now in the future, you're probably going to have developers now that use this, but not fully put in their actual creativity. So I don't see this going good either for gamers or I guess you could say just relatively pretty much game developers as well. Now, I guess it depends on how much developers want to utilize this. Yeah, and I guess supposedly right now there's already some developers that are on board with this. Yeah, which is, to be honest, not surprising, considering a lot of these studios want this AI stuff to be pushed anyway. But hopefully this doesn't turn out horrible and we can find a way to, course correct this. Because in a way it does ruin the original creative artwork. But that about does it for this video. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, don't forget to give the video a like. If you want to comment, feel free to comment something. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, y'all, peace out.